It's pretty sad when uh, something happens like what happened last week, and it couldn't unite the entire country. I mean, if we were to really break it down, a man was slain in front of his two young, innocent children and his innocent wife, all for freedom of speech and all for spreading something that I believe in, with Catholicism and being Christian. Not, I mean, Catholicism, that's the wrong term, but like being Christian and stuff like that, or at least trying to go in that direction. And what's really cool to see is that when I see 54,000 chapters have been requested upon in these schools and these high schools. And I think it's really great because it gives me hope that the next generation, your daughters in particular, will have an outlet where you can see appropriate right and wrong, like stuff when we grew up. And as I didn't know, I listened to Charlie Kirk and I listened to Ben Shapiro and all these guys. I didn't know a lot about him, but as I got to know a lot about him, I just heard him on reels and stuff, and I knew he was conservative. But it was pretty impressive, man. The guy started his company at 18, didn't go to college, but I mean, just so smart on every topic, and he really lived a good life, man. Like, and the way it all went down, like, it's just a shame that, like you said, with cancel culture, and that people on both sides of the aisle or on even your neighbor or whomever, can't we just agree that, hey, this guy didn't spew hate. He didn't spew this. He had beliefs. Like you said, you and I are going to disagree. We may have different beliefs in certain areas, but at the
Yeah,
end
we
of the
definitely
day,
do.
is it worth you blowing my head off, or is it me worth trying to stab you? Or is it, but you know what? When you have no response to questions and you can't debate respectfully and logically, what do? You shut off and you get angry and you get violent because you have no retort.
Listen, I'm not gonna talk about him or whatever, but I'll talk about the topic that we're talking about. It doesn't matter if you, like you said, whether you disagree or agree with somebody, it's all good. However, now we're in a very slippery slope as a country. We're already going down the wrong path and have been down the wrong path for a while. This is exponentially speeding that up. It's dangerous, both sides. And it's dangerous because it also has consequences, good, not good,